Hello YouTube. So this is finally my promised and long overdue video of my current rig. I believe the last video you've seen of it was when it was in its November of 2008 configuration, and this current rig that you see right here has actually been this way since, like, oh gosh, I don't know, like September of 2009. So it's still really long overdue. I've been procrastinating the last 7 months of bringing you this guys' video, so wait no longer. Here it is. Even though it's kind of ironic, being that I'm actually upgrading this computer with these current parts you've been seeing videos of lately, but I figured I'd give you guys a video of it while it's in this configuration, so at least I document this stage of its life. So here it is. So anyways, starting off, the obvious things you can probably see that are different from when it was in its configuration in November 2008 is it's the same case, but what's the main thing you notice about it? Corsair, thermal take armor, but what's different? It's painted nice matte finish black. I really like the way black cases look with at least black on the inside cases. Don't make any jokes about that. Look with cable management. They look really clean. I really like the way the Corsair H50 and the Antec 1200 and cases like that look like on the inside with the black finish. So I decided to give my own thermal take armor its own little kind of appeal like that. So this is the result. I actually documented this whole paint job, but that was one of the many videos that was lost when the flash drive that contained it was destroyed. So here's the result. And then on the top, it's painted a gunmetal gray. As you can see, it's metallic. I believe it looks the same on the back if my cord reaches this far. Yeah, gunmetal gray. Yeah. Then some more case modifications I've made is I actually broke my own don't cut the case rule, and well, did just that. I Jumbo modded it right here. As you can see, I put a mod right there so I can fit my 24-pin power connector to the motherboard. And I also put two more holes right here, one for the power connector for power connectors for my graphics card up here, one for the power connectors for the graphics card down here, and my SATA connectors, as well as this fan. There's also two more behind the motherboard that the cold cathode power connectors are leading through, as well as one, if I can see it lighting, up there where my 8-pin motherboard connector goes in. So that's pretty much all the case modifications I've done since. Now to some of the hardware that's changed. So most obvious difference, I have upgraded my graphics card since November of 2008, which is probably a smart thing. What you're seeing right here are two 4890s from XFX in Crossfire, both using the stock fans. I'm planning on changing that soon, but they get the job done. And for those of you who know, these cards, when past 60% fan capacity, sound about the equivalent of a turbo jet engine taking off. So yeah, they're pretty freaking loud, but they get the job done. I mean, they cool off pretty well, being that I have both cards actually overclocked to 1 GHz core clocks, and man, these things scream. Even by today's standards, with the new Fermi cards released and everything, I believe both these cards in Crossfire are about roughly the equivalent of a 1 GTX 480. So very fast configuration, still very much up to date. Other than that, most everything's the same. Still the same processor. I got a Q9450 quad-core processor in there, overclocked to 3.8 GHz thanks to the new cooler. Same motherboard, Asus Rampage formula. Same RAM, 4 GB of Crucial Ballistics. Same sound card. Got a X-Fi Extreme Gamer PCI card there. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Another thing has changed. Yeah, obviously the cooler. I used to have a Thermaltake, Thermalright Ultra 120 Extreme, getting really tongue-tied here today. But obviously now I have the Corsair H50. Great cooler, can't recommend it enough for those of you who are unaware. It's an awesome cooler, especially when you have it in a push-pull configuration here. I got this fan sucking it in there for there, this one pushing it out. So it's passing right through the radiator, and that's my light. Sorry about that. Yeah, so where was I? Oh yeah, but I am planning on modding it a little bit because I am preparing it for my i7 930 over there and overclocking that a lot, so I'm going to mod it maybe to have some anti-conductive coolant in there and make it a UV reactive too, because I actually installed a UV light over there, so that'll be pretty cool. Yeah, oh, and that's right, of the cold cathode lights, those haven't changed either. There you go, ta-da! So cold cathode lights really accent the black finish in the back. I really like the way it looks. I really can't imagine any better cable management than this, at least on a Thermaltake armor with this motherboard now, and all these different things I have in here, the cold cathode lights, all the fans. I really can't imagine cable management getting better than this. And there really isn't any excuse for it to be better, because I don't even have the modding excuse anymore, because clearly I have modded it. But, because I know with my other previous video I got a lot of criticism because I hadn't modded it, so because I only had the front area to work with, that was really difficult. But obviously since I have changed that. But if you do see something that I can improve, please let me know. But just be nice about it, because I'm very sensitive. No, just kidding. But yeah, so that's pretty much all the stuff inside there. Now let's see from the front. I've got two new white Arctic cooling fans right there, operating I think 1200 RPM. That kind of gives that white look. It looks blue in the camera, but they are white. Got a new drive here. It's a Blu-ray reader from LG. Not a writer. I decided not to spend $150 extra for a feature I will not use. And then I got a fan controller here, the Aerocool 1000. It's a touch cooler. Has connections to this fan, the top exhaust one for dissipating all the rising heat, and the exhaust fan that is pulling off the H50 from Antec out there. Yeah, and for those of you who've probably seen it, it's a touch screen, kind of cool. Sounds like a microwave, but you know, whatever, gets the job done. Gives a nice little look to it. So that's pretty much it, with the exception of one thing. This guy up here. It's a 2.5-inch connection bay right here, and for those of you that know, what would I possibly use that requires a 2.5-inch drive connection? Well, let's find out. Open this guy up. What do we find inside? There we go. OCZ Agility solid-state drive, 60 gigabyte. Yeah, I decided to go with one of these. I had the money, and I pulled the trigger, and I am really glad that I did. These things are incredible. They cost a lot of money, granted, but I'm telling you guys, if you have the funds available and you're looking to make a really influential upgrade on your system, go for a solid-state drive. I can't even begin to tell you how much it's changed my overall computer experience. I mean, read times are monumentally faster, write times are monumentally faster, the speed at which programs open that are installed on it are just incredible, how fast my computer boots up, everything. It's like roughly the equivalent of getting a new processor. I'm telling you, it's an amazing upgrade, and I'm really glad I bought it. So yeah, that's pretty much everything for my new computer. Obviously, power supply hasn't changed, still my old trusty Silencer 750 from PC Power and Cooling, OCZ division. But yeah, so I hope that's everything. Gosh, I always forget something. But yeah, that's, I think, everything. I'll obviously post an updated video when I get all the new parts in, which will be in like a week or so, so you'll see a brand new computer. But I just wanted to document this part of my computer's life, like I said, because it's been pretty good to me. So hopefully you enjoyed it, and hopefully I haven't wasted too much of your time. But be sure to subscribe, and I'll be back with some more videos later. So until then, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.